Interestingly, market participants still neglect positive statistics from the US this trading week. Investors avoid buying the US dollar amid political jitters in the United States, tougher anti-China stance of Donald Trump, and the statement between congressional Republicans and Democrats over the coronavirus stimulus bill. What news could be another argument for selling the US currency? Let's find out from a video calendar on InstaForex TV channel. On Wednesday evening, traders were mulling over the minutes of July's policy meeting of the Federal Reserve. The content could hardly serve as a life jacket to the US dollar. On Thursday, the ECB is due to publish records of the latest policy meeting that will assure traders to go on buying the single European currency. The minutes will remind investors that the ECB is determined to prop up the economy amid the global havoc and maintain its bond buying program until the middle of the next year. Certainly, traders are going to bet on the euro's strength. Apart from the ECB support, recent macroeconomic data confirms improvement in the Eurozone's economy. Investors are encouraged by PMI surveys on the key sectors of the European economy. On Friday, the Market Research Group will provide preliminary PMIs for August. Investors are pleased about evidence of a revival in all economic sectors, especially in Germany's industry, which is viewed as the powerhouse of the European economy. Experts say that Germany's manufacturing sector is gaining momentum. The manufacturing PMI is expected to grow to 52.2 in August from 51.0 earlier. Such information is certainly bullish for the euro. On Friday, investors are anticipating the indicator of business activity for the UK. Last month, the UK composite PMI spiked to a 5-month high. Now, analysts believe that the index will show another impressive gain in August. On Friday, the pound sterling will have another excuse to assert strength. A couple of hours before the publication of the market survey, the UK will report on its retail sales. This indicator is expected to ease an annual pace of growth to 2% in July, after a sharp jump to 14% in the previous months. Such a dynamic will enable retail sales to recover to the levels recorded a year ago. In addition to the above-said events, it would be a good idea to take notice of some other important reports. On Thursday, traders will get to know a producer price index for Germany, ADP employment report for Canada, and a weekly update on initial jobless claims for the United States. On Friday, don't miss inflation data for Japan, retail sales data for Canada, the US manufacturing PMI, and a report on existing home sales in the United States. You are watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. We wish you profitable deals.